In March 1921, the British convened the Cairo Conference, a decisive gathering aimed at restructuring governance in the Middle East following the collapse of the Ottoman Empire and the aftermath of World War I. The region was in turmoil, with newly drawn borders and competing claims creating instability. At the heart of the conference was the question of how Britain would manage its mandates in Palestine and neighboring territories while balancing strategic interests and regional alliances. One of the most significant outcomes of the conference was the decision to allocate land east of the Jordan River to Emir Abdullah bin Hussein, effectively creating the Emirate of Transjordan. Britain's choice was driven by multiple factors. Firstly, the British sought stability in a region marked by political uncertainty. Emir Abdullah, son of Sharif Hussein of Mecca, had previously been appointed as the ruler of the Arab Kingdom of Syria. However, after the defeat of his forces by the French at the Battle of Maysalun in July 1920, Abdullah was left without a political base. The British recognized his leadership qualities and the potential to secure regional cooperation by installing a trusted Hashemite figure in Transjordan. By doing so, Britain aimed to consolidate influence without committing extensive military resources to the area. Administrative considerations were equally critical. The British were overseeing the broader Palestine Mandate, which included delicate issues such as Jewish settlement and Arab nationalist aspirations. By establishing Transjordan as a separate entity under Abdullah's governance, Britain could implement distinct policies suited to local conditions. This separation allowed the British to maintain order and prevent conflicts from spilling over into other parts of the Mandate, while keeping overall control of the region's political landscape. The formal legal framework for this arrangement was established on 23rd March 1921, when Britain incorporated Article 25 into the Palestine Mandate. Article 25 specifically allowed the exclusion of Transjordan from certain provisions of the Mandate, including those related to Jewish settlement. This move effectively granted Abdullah autonomy over internal affairs while ensuring British oversight on matters of security and foreign relations. The decision was later ratified internationally when the League of Nations, on 16 September 1922, approved a memorandum outlining the administrative structure for Transjordan, confirming it as a territory under British supervision, but governed by the Hashemite Emir. Strategically, the British were motivated by broader geopolitical concerns. The Middle East was emerging as a region of vital imperial interest, particularly due to its proximity to India and access to oil resources. Placing a loyal Hashemite leader in Transjordan helped Britain safeguard its communication lines and maintain influence over the Arab population. Moreover, Abdullah's leadership acted as a counterbalance to other nationalist movements, reducing the risk of widespread rebellion that could threaten British interests across the mandates. The allocation of Transjordan also reflected Britain's approach to managing post-war realities. The British were operating within a complex network of promises and treaties, including commitments made during the McMahon-Hussein correspondence and the Sykes-Picot Agreement. By granting Abdullah this territory, Britain sought to honor commitments to the Hashemite family while simultaneously securing a practical administrative solution. It was a calculated compromise designed to stabilize the region, assert influence, and prevent disputes from escalating into larger conflicts. Ultimately, Britain's decision to secretly and strategically give land to Jordan in 1921 was not arbitrary. It represented a blend of political foresight, administrative pragmatism, and regional strategy. This move laid the foundation for the eventual emergence of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan and shaped the trajectory of Middle Eastern politics for decades to come. By understanding the historical records, including the Cairo Conference proceedings, Article 25 of the Palestine Mandate, and the League of Nations Memorandum, we gain clarity on why Britain acted in this manner, balancing authority, loyalty, and long-term stability in a volatile post-war landscape.